All right, guys, hopefully you've taken the chance to search our inventory of homes that we've got available. You know, here in southern Utah, there's over 100 single-family residents that are offering seller financing. When you add in land and commercial, we have over 300 homes. You know, there's simply never been a better time to be considering seller financing. So what's the next step? You know, what's the trick to creating a successful seller finance transaction? Well, I've got a few, but the first one is the down payment. So really that magic percentage that you need to plan on for a successful seller finance offer is 10% down. Let me explain. You know, if you're a seller and you're taking the risk of becoming a bank and offering financing to a buyer, 10% is really the skin in the game that the buyer can offer that helps that seller say, hey, you know what, I'm okay with this. You know, additionally, the seller is going to have to pay the real estate commissions, or typically they pay them. And so they've got to consider up to another 6% that they're going to pay there. And that oftentimes comes from that 10% down, plus their portion of the closing costs. Most people that need seller financing have a reason they need it. And my goal as representing you, the buyer, is to help overcome any reasons why you need seller financing. That 10% down, that skin in the game, is the number one thing that you can do to help tell a seller or a seller's agent, hey, I'm serious about buying this home, and I'm serious about performing and making payments when I purchase it. So here's my skin in the game, 10% down. If you don't have 10% down, you know, that I simply really, I can't help you. You know, this, if you're looking at these homes that we've got on our website, typically they're listed with a real estate agent. If you're watching this video, typically I would be representing you as a buyer. And that means that 6% is going to have to come from somewhere. And when a seller is listing a property, they're agreeing to pay that. And so they need at least 6% plus to consider offering seller financing, in addition to the risk that they're going to take by offering it. So if you don't have that 10% down, it's time to start saving. It's time to start getting really creative. And let's remember, we're not like banks here. Sellers aren't like a traditional institution that requires seasoning and cash to be in your account for a long period of time. You can borrow the funds, you can trade something, you can get creative with how you come up with that down payment. But the key number is 10% down.